Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well, and this is just going to be a quick fun video showing you the stuff that I purchased from the annual Revlon warehouse sale. This was in Homebush in Sydney over the weekend. I think it was Friday to Sunday. I tweeted about it and I mentioned it in my last video. So I'm just going to quickly go through the stuff that I purchased, and it was actually a really good sale. There was nothing over $5. They had their fragrances, their fragrances were $10, but everything else there was nothing over $5. They had fragrances, body lotions, diffusers, lip gloss, lipstick, eyeshadow, foundation, although I didn't get any foundation because I didn't have testers and I didn't know what colour I was and stuff. Concealer, but it wasn't just Revlon, it was Almay as well. I guess it's one parent brand. Hair dye. Start off with the one that I'm wearing on my nails today, and this is number 115 Peach Petal. So I'm wearing it on my nails right now, and I'll do a nail of the day blog post about it so you can see an up close photo because this camera actually doesn't focus. But it's a really pretty light pink. Next one is Powder Puff, and it's a matte suede shade. It's a kind of a shimmery white. This is 762 Plum Attraction, and it's a shimmery, like a royal purple. Like, when I see this colour I think of like kings and queens. This is 440 Siren, and there are no shimmers in it. It's just like an orange colour. This is Craving Coral 902, and I already have one of these and I really like it, so this is like a backup, and it's like a more reddy orange than Siren. And last but not least is 229 Demure, and it's like a mix between it's got a little bit of shimmer in it, and it's a mix between peachy pink and like a deep peachy pink. Can't really describe it. This is 507 Firefox, and there is a little bit of shimmer in this, and it's just like a classic red. Again, this is a matte suede shade. Okay, on to eyeshadows. The first one here is 007. It's a matte shade. This is Riviera Blue. Let me just open this up for you. So it's a matte shade. It's fairly pigmented. And it's just like a really deep blue shade. Next is 006. This is also a matte shade, and it's Tempting Teal. I think I picked up all of the eyeshadows they had available there, except for this crazy like lime green colour. I was like, there's no way I would ever wear that ever. So I didn't want to waste like $2 on it or whatever it was. Yeah. So that's Tempting Teal. Again, fairly pigmented, and it looks like just like a forest green. And these are super matte. I usually prefer like some kind of shimmer in my shadows, but another matte shadow. This is number 005 Venetian Blue. It's a fairly bright colour. So it's like a bright bluey aqua shade. I actually quite like it. It's nothing like I own, so that should be interesting. And like my friend said when I asked her if I should purchase this or not, she was like, It'll be a perfect pop of colour shadow. Next is 002 Peach Sorbet. Again, a matte shade. And it just looks like a really light, really light baby pink, almost white actually when I swatch it. It might be a pretty highlight shade or inner corner shade. And the last single eyeshadow I got is 008 Aubergine. I think that's how you pronounce it. And it's just like a deep purple. This one for some reason is less pigmented. A little bit less pigmented than the other brighter shades, but it's just a matte kind of deep purple. Then I picked up some trios, and this one is a Revlon Color Stay Mineral Eyeshadow Trio in number 03 Midnight Garnet. The pan there is actually falling out from the packaging, so I just have to be careful. But this is what I'm wearing on my lids today, and it's super neutral. The colours aren't overly pigmented. They're not very pigmented at all, but it's great for just doing a really neutral eye. That's what those three look like. Another trio I picked up is the one in number 04 Smoky Quartz. I can never open stuff. Okay. That's what that one looks like. There are those three shades. That's those three shades there, over here. They're kind of similar to this one, except to replace the brown shade there with the forest green. In this trio you get a deep champagne colour, a brownish teal, and a medium tone brown. In this trio you get a kind of silvery grey, a light pink, and a light forest green. So I mentioned they had Almay as well, and the two Almay products that I picked up are eyeshadows, and this is the Almay Intense Eye Color. And I think this is meant to be for blue eyes. It says 032 Trio for Blues. Yes. And obviously I don't have blue eyes, but I'm pretty sure I can use this. That's what that looks like, and so you basically get a deep teal colour, a deep teal colour, a deep royal blue, and a light shimmery pink for highlight. It's these ones over here. They're kind of chalky. Pigmentation is okay, but they're kind of chalky and there's a lot of fallout. I also picked up this trio, another trio for blue eyes, and it's number 022. That's what it looks like. Ooh. It's got a really pretty light gold shade, kind of like a liquid gold, but not liquid, powder gold. A matte brown, and a really pretty, slightly shimmery golden bronze shade. These are actually really pretty, and I like these much better than the trio that I just watched. That's them there on my hands. and they're more pigmented than the ones before, and I just like these shades better. There's not as much fallout and there is better pigmentation as well. Next I've got two blushes, and I think these were the only two blushes available from Revlon anyway, or the only two that I saw. And this one is in number 030 Roseberry. They're the Colour Stay Mineral blushes. That's what that one looks like, and I actually got it on my cheeks at the moment. It looks kind of like a light berry pink in the pan, but on my skin tone it actually comes up like a light pink. This one is 020 in Petal. It's actually a more pinkier and less berry version of the shade I just showed you. Pigmentation is not excellent on these blushes. But I think they're good for just giving like a hint of flush to your cheeks.